Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fun-filled edition of the Power Performance Tournament here in sales. We are back and better than before, and we're so good, we're going to do this way more quickly than in years past. With that, I want to introduce the man to my right, to your left on screen, none other than JD, Destroyer Diskin. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me once again.
Once again, it is great to have you here. We're going to go right into it with Contender, Pretender. Seth Smith, Dallas, 79K last week.
That is going to be a contender for me. Seth Smith put almost $2 million on the board in 2018 in net volume. 79,000 is just a drop in the bucket for Seth. He is a contender for me.
Moving on to the great state of New Jersey, Abraham Jabby and the Mentor Tournament. His team, largest margin of victory last week at 25K over Maryland, Contender Pretender.
Beating Maryland by 25,000 is like beating nobody. So you have to beat someone this week for me to change my view. Right now, you are a pretender.
Oof, shot over the bow in our very first film of the year to Maryland. There'll be more of that to come, I'm sure. Moving on to QA, Contender Pretender, Alex Eiley, just putting up numbers like no one has ever seen.
Yeah, so Alex Eiley, the most net volume in the entire organization in 2018. And in QA, which is a 2-week tournament, in the first week, he put up 253,000 in net, has another 50,000 pending. He is the real deal. He is a contender.
We're going to move right on along. Matchups now. Matchups of the week. Nick Poots from Detroit narrowly edging Connor Hedgewood from Houston.
Yeah, when it comes to the individual tournament, every single appointment matters. Again, a $400 difference between the two individuals. And again, every single product, anything that we do, could put you over the edge and take you from losing to winning.
Sell those gutters, power people. Moving on to the Mentor Tournament. Jose Vasquez, Boston, again, a narrow margin of victory for his team over Sam Lurkin from Detroit.
Yeah, so when it comes to the Mentor team, every single person on the team matters. Again, it is the total amount of volume for the team divided by the amount of people on the team. So when you have a team where everyone is excelling, that is how you are going to advance.
Beautiful. On to QA with, OG Troy Simic, 70K with 29K pending over Big Bad Boss from Atlanta with 72 with only 20K pending. What's going on there?
Yeah, so this matchup is still happening as we are filming. It is a very tight one, and right now Boss has a slim lead, but I expect him to hold off Troy with a final finish of these last 3 days of this week and move on to round 2.
Next segment is Office Performance Breakdown. All right, we're going to start here in the individual tournament. Break it all down for me, if you will, JD. All 16 teams or 16 territories appearing in the tournament this year.
Yeah, so the Denver office brought 4 people to the individual tournament, and all 4 of them advanced to the round of 32. Nashville had 2 enter in the tournament, and they still have 2 in the round of 32. Unfortunately, the Tampa office had 4 people, and now they have 0 as all 4 of them took the L in the first round of this year's tournament.
All of our Tampa reps packing their bags for Disney World, but going there for the wrong reasons. Moving on to the Mentor Tournament. Break that down for me as well.
Yeah, so the Long Island office had 10 teams enter. 6 of those 10 advanced. They went 6-4, but a big shout out again to Denver. They had 6 teams. 5 of them advanced, so they won a total of 9-1 in the individual and the Mentor tournaments.
And that will bring us to our final segment of the day. Come on, man. We had some news here in Philadelphia.
Yeah. So the Philadelphia office on the individual had 4 individuals. They have now 1 left in the tournament, and in the Mentor one, they had 7 teams. Those teams went 1-6, and the only win came from a Philadelphia Mentor team playing a Philadelphia Mentor team. So they were guaranteed to have at least one team advance, and that's all they got. So for Philly, you get this year's first. Come on, man.
And for those keeping score at home, JD lives and works in Philadelphia. Just saying. All right, moving on to our friend from Dallas, Jonathan Cho.
All right, so Jonathan Cho out of Dallas puts up $6,000 and advances. That in itself deserves a come on, man. But he goes against Eric O'Neill, who is here for the mentor workshop, but puts up 0. That also deserves a come on, man.
You heard it here first. That's it. The first time ever we got done in less than 27 minutes. On behalf of JD Destroyer Diskin, this is your humble host, Ben Gumbel. We'll see you next week. Boop.